Last night, me and the homies were chilling, and we decided to start watching some old ass NBA player highlights, bro. You gotta have elite ball knowledge to know some of these niggas, bro. I'm talking about David Thompson, Steve Francis, even niggas like Artis Gilmore, bro. Some of them niggas were cold, and others, the niggas definitely were full-time plumbers instead of NBA players. I could tell you that. While we were watching that shit, bro, a thought came in my head, bro. If these niggas were hooping in today's NBA, would they even be fun to watch, bro? And an even better question came in my head. If they were on the same team as our favorite players today, would that team be enjoyable to watch? So that's what made me come out with this video idea, bro. Ranking every team's all-time NBA starting five. So before we start, we're gonna have to lay some ground rules. First, I don't give a fuck if you agree with me. I don't care. What my nigga Kai say?
I put this photo up, and I drop him, because I don't care.
Second, we're going to use the best 5 players of each team, bro. For example, SGA, Gary Payton, and Westbrook all made the team for OKC, rather than just SGA making the team, because he is obviously the greatest Thunder player of all time. Don't piss me off in the comments, bro. I don't want to hear that shit. So with that out the way, fellas, without further ado, sit back, relax, and watch me work the magic. We're gonna start off with the Bucks, bruh. The Bucks lineup consists of Kareem, Giannis, Oscar Robertson, Sidney Moncrief, and Ray Allen. Man, I don't wanna watch run and dunk man try to dunk on 3 niggas because there is no space on this court with Oscar Robertson and Sidney Moncrief. Them boys cannot shoot. Ray gonna space it out a little bit, but we're gonna be really watching Giannis try to dunk on 3 people and Kareem shoot sky hooks all fucking day. Put them niggas in D tier, bro. The Nets will be a crazy ass team to watch though, fam. They consist of KD, Jason Kidd, Dr. J, Vince Carter, and Kyrie. Straight highlight factory, bruh. The Lob J Kid we be throwing to Vince and Dr. J, bruh. They'll be the new Lob City in this league, bruh. It's gonna look a little something like this.
How you like this Lob City music? How you like this Lob City music? Number 27 to number 21. Houston. We have a problem.
Shout out Chris Moon, man. 2K GOAT for real. Put these niggas at S tier. They are going to be the complete opposite of the New York Knicks. But the lineup of Walt Frazier, Patrick Ewing, Willis Reed, Jalen Brunson, and Melo, I wouldn't even tune into a game of these niggas, bruh. Like, I'm watching Walt Frazier's highlight reel right now. And the first 3 clips was this man hitting a mid-range jump shot from the exact same spot. The only reason these niggas in D tier is because Melo and JB gonna be ISOing niggas to death. The Raptors are kind of in the same boat as the Knicks, but a little better. The lineup consists of DeMar DeRozan, Chris Bosh, VC, Kawhi, and you cannot forget.
Number 7, big booty, big old bubble butt booty, Kyle. Let me see that booty, Lowry.
Yes, sir. We got Big Booty Lowry on the team over here, man. Now, this can be a very mid-range field team, bro. Like 4 to 5 players in the lineup thrive off of mid-range shooting. They got Vince and Prime DeRozan that still had a little bounce to him back then, bro. Just with them 2 alone, we're gonna give them C tier for real. Next, we got the Utah Booty Butt Jazz. We got John Stockton, the Child Toucher, Pete Maravich, D. Mitch, and Rudy Gobert. I'm not watching a pick and roll with 50 times a game between John Stockton and EDP 445, bro. Rudy Gobert missing wide open dunk. And I don't want to watch D. Mitch no more because he got Coco Jones, bro. Is that bad? Is that really bad? We're going to put him in F tier, gang. I ain't going to lie. Now it's getting a little interesting, gang. I ain't going to lie to you. We got the Houston Rockets, and them boys got Hakeem, Moses, James Harden, Clyde, and T-Mac. Not going to lie, them boys going to be giving straight buck each and every game. You got Hakeem hitting niggas with lateral movement, Harden ice on folks to death, Clyde and T-Mac booming on folks. Bro, put them boys in A-Tech, bro. They'll be super fun to watch, not gonna lie. The Pelicans lineup consists of CP3, AD, Zion, Baron Davis, and David West. But this team gonna have a little shit to them to watch, bro. You gonna have CP3 throwing lobs to Zion and AD, Baron Davis doing what he gonna do. He gonna boom on folks. And then you got David West. I don't really think he gonna be that exciting on the team, but he on the team, so we're gonna get them boys beat you. The Los Angeles Lakers, Kobe, Magic, Shaq, Kareem, and LeBron fucking James on one team. This team is basically what everybody sees the 17 Warriors as, except they wouldn't lose at all game, and they play style would be even crazier. We're gonna get a prime Brown before Solomon Hill decided to piss off the whole entire world. The Lakers are obviously S tier, bro. The Chicago Bulls. You know, I'm a little conflicted with this team, bro. Because on one hand, it's gonna be crazy watching Derrick Rose and Michael Jordan on the same team. But on the other hand, there will be absolutely need zero spacing. Like, folks gonna just be sitting in the paint because the lineup consists of MJ, D-Rose, Scottie Pippen, Artis Gilmore, and Dennis Rodman. But I don't even think it's gonna be straight sagging off the mid-range. But the spacing on this team would be so inherently ass that I don't even think it'd be worth watching them, bro. You gonna put 5 niggas that can't shoot on the same team, but it's gonna be very appalling sight game. But the highlight's gonna be something else because them boys gonna have to dunk on 5 different niggas to score. Ain't nobody guarding them outside of 10 feet, bro. I give them C tier. The Minnesota Timberwolves got Big Purr, Kevin Love, Anthony Edwards, KG, and Tom Ugabaga. It's only 2 real exciting players on this team, though, with a prime KG and Anthony Edwards. C tier, I guess. The Portland Trail Blazers are a little better with Dame, Bill Walton, Clyde, B. Roy, LaMarcus Aldridge. Yeah, bro. I lied. They are not really any better. Yeah, they might be worse. I'm gonna give them C tier. The Nuggets would low-key be super exciting, though, bro. You got Jokic giving out straight dimes to folks, throwing oops to David Thompson. Melo ISO game would be lit. You got Alex English and Pat Lever rounding out the starting lineup. Now, that team won't win shit, but I think it'd be straight to watch with them. Getting boys B tier. Now, OKC would be straight fire to watch, bro. Their 2 best players are getting straight isolation buckets in Shea and KD. Gary Payton locking up everybody's favorite guard while Westbrook and Sean Kemp straight punish folks and put folks in body bags. Yeah, and these boys are A tier excitement, bro. I cannot lie. Alright, now that we got OKC out the way, let's see what Memphis got in store for me. Wow. Do I really even need to say much, fam? Bruh, Luka and Dirk are the only thing that's saving this team from being in the same tier as Memphis. It's really just Luka, because Dirk just gonna be shooting straight high post fades and shit, but they're so bad that I'm not even gonna mention the other niggas on their team. It's just gonna be a 2-man show. I do know one thing, though. That team gonna be slow as a bitch. They're not gonna be getting up and down the court at all. Going to D tier just because of Luka. Luka got him up 1 rank. I ain't gonna lie. Spurs will be straight ball movement and efficiency, bruh, with Tim Duncan, David Robinson, Kawhi, Tony Parker, and George Gervin. And I real deal think that they can compete with any team in that league, bro. When they be fun to watch, if you like ball movement, bank shots, fist bumps, the celebration, then hell yeah. That's for me. To the D tier they go. The Suns got a lineup of Steve Nash, D Book, Jason Kidd, Amari Stoudemire, and KD. I don't know, gang. Steve Nash and J Kidd gonna be dropping downs. D Book and KD gonna be cooking folks. Amari gonna be in the paint booming on folks. I get them boys C tier, no cap. Clippers are CP3, Kawhi, Bob McAdoo, Blake Griffin, and DJ. Literally Lob City without Kawhi and Bob McAdoo, gang. I'm gonna give them B tier just cause Lob City was that crazy, bro. The Golden State Warriors will be straight cinema. I don't think y'all understand. The lineup between Steph Clay, KD, Chris Mullin, Wilt Chamberlain might actually terrorize these niggas, bro. Will legitimately be probably the best offense in this league. As the Splash Bros, KD and Chris Mullin. Then whenever they miss a shot, you got Wilt grabbing the board, bro. This team would just be the 2017 Warriors 1 billion times more fun to watch, man. That's gonna be an S tier. The Detroit Pistons. Yeah. I ain't gonna say too much about that. The Kings got Oscar Robertson, Mitch Richmond, Chris Webber, DeMarcus Cousins, and Nate Archibald. I guess C tier. I think Mitch Richmond and Boogie were really saving them boys, not gonna lie. The Cavs got Bron, Kai, Mark Price, D. Mitch, and Brad Daughtry. I'm not gonna lie, bruh. Any team with Kyrie on it, you gotta cancel out my hate for D. Mitch, because he can't go no lower than C tier for me, gang. Then you add 2018 Bron on top of that, bro. These boys, they definitely B tier watchability at the least, gang. I'm not watching the Celtics, bro. No, they gonna be a good team, but on this channel, y'all already know how I feel about that team. I'm not watching it. No, can't do it. Hell no. Now this is a fun ass team twin. You got AI making niggas fall, JoJo giving folks working the post just to do the suck it while he on the ground, Dr. J booming on niggas, Moses grabbing any rebounds they miss, and Wilt trying to fight them forward. Them boys A tier, bro. The Charlotte Hornets. Yeah, they are definitely one of those teams also. The Wizards are a little interesting, bro. You got John Wall and Gilbert Arenas ready to shoot people's eyes out on and off the court. Elvin Hayes and Wes Unseld and Moses Malone are kind of just, they kind of there. Yeah, never mind. Gil and John Wall won't save them boys. Put them F tier. Magic for sure gonna be fun to watch, bro. With Penny, T-Mac booming on folks, D12 and Shaq dunking on everybody in the paint. Then we got Grant Hill before the injuries. Them boys would definitely be in the S tier game excitement. team. Now, we already seen D-Wade and Brown on the same team, man. We know how that look. Now you giving them boys a pre-wash Shaq, Jimmy Butler, and a prime Alonzo Mourning. Not gonna lie. And my bias, yes, they're going to S tier. I really don't give a fuck. The Hawks got Dominique Wilkins, Dikembe Mutombo, Trae Young, Joe Johnson, and Bob Batiste. Trey, Joe, and Dominique Carey. They seem excitement wise to me, bro. We're gonna give them boys, I guess we're gonna give them C tier. Last but not least, in the year in the Pacers. We got Paul George, Jermaine O'Neal, Danny Granger, Reggie Miller, and Tyrese Halliburton. Yeah, I ain't put them in D tier just cause Paul George gonna make them at least a little bit cool to watch. If y'all like this video, man. Subscribe to the channel, and I'm out, fellas. Peace.